So UConn and St. Mary's, and this game is going to be in Albany, New York. And UConn down 2 at the half to the Gales of Iona today and pounded Rick Pitino's team in the second half. Adama Sanogo, 28 points, 13 rebounds. UConn hit 11 threes, pounded Iona on the boards, and came from 2 down at halftime to win by 24, 87-63. Meanwhile, St. Mary's really had to grind one out against VCU, but the Gales did what they had to do. So the second straight game for UConn against a team nicknamed the Gales.
Yeah, absolutely. So going for another one here on Sunday. And look, when you look at UConn, they have played slow-tempo teams. So I don't think St. Mary's is going to – the tempo, I don't know how much that's going to bother UConn. I think St. Mary's is very well coached, and they obviously execute very well. But UConn's had to face Villanova a couple times, and they're down there in tempo, 333rd. I believe they swept Villanova this year, won by 8 at home, also won by 12 on the road. What we saw out of UConn in the second half, and Matt, that's always dangerous in the NCAA tournament to get into recency bias. Mm-hmm. But that UConn second half, that's a team that can win the bundle. Yeah. That's a team that can win the whole thing, and that team looked as good as any team in the country. What I saw that second 20 minutes, Adama Sanogo, 28 points, 13 of 17 shooting, 13 big rebounds, and Connecticut, I believe, had 4 guys in double figures. They got the big man Klingon off the bench, who had 12 and 9, and only played, I think, 14 minutes today. So, they're a big team, and, the Gales don't face a lot of teams with size. I mean, Gonzaga has a little bit of size. So I'm curious how St. Mary's is going to react to that. They do have Mitchell Saxon, but is he athletic enough to stay with the UConn big guys? I'm not sure that he is. But this St. Mary's team, look, a lot of people came and bet against them against VCU in the first round, and St. Mary's ended up being a pretty easy winner, 63-51.
Yeah, I thought it was more about VCU looking bad than St. Mary's looking really good, but Randy Bennett's a really, really good coach, so don't want to underestimate that team too much. UConn, a 3.5-point favorite at most spots, 3.5 at Circa, total of 130.5 at DraftKings. And you would think that St. Mary's going to do everything possible to just put on the brakes, make this a slow-paced, low-possession type of game, and that's where Randy Bennett thrives.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at the metrics, guys, they made this, I believe, 3 UConn. So you're not going to see a lot of variance, from whether it's Ken Pom or Bartorvik or any of those lines.
I think this is one favorite I'm going to play, Wes. I'm going to try to bet against St. Mary's again and play UConn -3, the number here at Circa.
Visit VSiN.com to get current odds. Listen for free, find showtimes, and download VSiN sports betting podcasts.